always been surrounded by wonderful people in my life and have seen all kind of nice people that have been very helpful, that like giving to others, that like helping others, that you can really tell they put so much love in their lives, in everything what they do, so much passion, and they really enjoy helping others or giving to others. It's not very common, it's not the standard. From all the people I know, not everybody is that way, but in the cases where I see it, it's so beautiful to live and to see something like that. Something that, at least personally, it motivates me, it makes me feel encouraged to do the same and also give from myself, like to give to other people, help others the way I can. And also to take into account and be mindful, remind myself that everything you do, it's always better if you do it from your heart. Just do it really genuinely because you want to do it, and do it with love, from your heart. Everything you do, when you do it that way, it comes out with a lot better results at the end. And not just like these results or the outcome. Sometimes it's, doesn't seem like a big difference, but for you internally, it's gonna make a big difference and you're gonna feel better, definitely better if you do it that way. Especially in a world like us now with the social media, internet, and there's just bombarding us with all this kind of bad information, bad news all the time, every single day. This bad thing happened, and this war over there, and this thing over here, and so much violence over there, and there's always like so much like bad media the whole time, like so many bad things that we hear. And that's why seeing something like that in the real life, in your environment, it's something that makes you feel better, makes you really believe that the good things in people, in life, in the universe exist, and they are present in your environment, in our daily lives. And that's something I want to talk about because lately, I think in the last few years, or just like specific times in my life, but especially the last few years, I've seen such nice gestures from other people of helping or just giving to others, like giving just from the heart, and you really can tell everything that they do, how they do it. It's really from their heart because they like doing it, because they do not expect anything from other people, or well, maybe self-gratification, you might not know sometimes, but many times you see it and they really feel like they want to give something of theirs. They want to make life a bit better, contribute to other people with something from themselves, something they can do. And I find that so beautiful. And for me, that's something I have tried to apply to myself, to my own life, because honestly, if I'm honest to you, I have been such a selfish little bitch my whole life. And honestly, I have been very selfish during most of my life, and that's how I was raised. And well, not my whole family is like that, but some people I know in my family, and like you catch so many things, like every time you give something, or everything you do with other people is transactional. You give, you receive back exactly something, and you're always like that. Like if you do not receive something in return, then you don't give it, and it's always like that. But somehow there was a point where I would take a look at these kind of situations, because most people are like that, right? If you are with friends, give something and I get something back, or you gave me this, so I'm gonna give you this back. And usually it's like that, and that's not bad. But it's also, that's something that I noticed from those situations, is that every time you do something and you give something to other people, or you just like do something with others, or not with others, you just everything you do as well, do it from your heart. Do it because you really mean it, because you want to do it. That makes a whole big difference. without expecting really like outcomes of it. That comes to people like when you are sharing time with other people or doing something with others, or just for yourself as well. If you're doing something for you, if you're working out, cooking, doing housework or whatever you're doing, if you do it from your heart, if you really put some love to it, if you put like some passion, some interest to it, it's gonna come a lot better. The outcome is gonna be always better. And even if you do not really see a big difference, like wow, sometimes I was, last time I was mad and now I did it with love and it was the same kind of peace at the end. Not really, because it's not just the outcome of that, mostly it changes a lot. But also the way you feel, the way you behave, the way you are, when you put a lot with love, when you do things with love and everything you do and you put your energy into is with love, you feel a lot different. Everything you do is gonna be like a lot more meaningful. It's gonna take more kind of purpose in your life. Even if it's not like the big purpose, but it's gonna add up a bit more meaning to your life every single day. And that's something I try to do by myself with everything I do. If I'm gonna cook by myself, if it's just for me, or if it's for friends as well, you just put my love to it, do it because I like it. If I'm gonna organize, tidy up my space, I'm not gonna get mad because I have to tidy up and I'm gonna take time for it and oh, there's such a mess. No, usually I get happy and I try to, okay, I'm gonna make of my place like a nicer place to live, and I play some music, and that's the same with almost everything. Like try to do everything from the heart. That makes a big difference. So if it's for yourself, for little things that you do, for everything, people are going to notice it as well. Sometimes if you're walking on the street or if you're going to the supermarket or wherever, I talk to other people, they kind of feel that energy from you as well. It's like when you're mad and you go out and people realize about it as well, they don't even want to look at you because they're like, oh, what's going on with that person? Oh, maybe, that looks very sad, and we better not talk to her. No, like it's contagious. The way you are, the way you do things, you leave like a print in everything you do. And if it's from the heart, other people are going to notice it as well. And most importantly, you are going to notice it as well. Now, if it's regarding to other people, it's something that I have tried to improve because it's something I liked, and as I told you before, I've seen those like sometimes in my life, and every time I see it I find it so beautiful. Just people just helping others just because without expecting anything in return, like hey, I got this, like maybe I can help you out, or I can do this for you, or oh, I see maybe you need some help with this or whatever, I can go by to your place, I have time, I can help you out, and that's it. Like just because and that's something so nice. Sometimes like I try to do it by myself, like hey, I offer my help, or I try to give something more from what I can give, and doing it because of love. That's something I have to work a lot more, because I am very transactional, and mostly I am like that. Like I expect something, but when you give something and do not expect anything in return, it's so beautiful. It's nice. You feel nicer. You feel happier. And of course, like, I don't know, let's say your friends come to visit, you want to give them like a lot of food or whatever, just like be nice to them, or you just want to give some presents just because, yeah, like you kind of expect to keep the friendship with them, of course, but it doesn't have to. That's something that I have been working on. It's like, doesn't matter who, I try to just like give something from me, and it does not have to be material things. That's something I want to clarify, because of course it's not like you're gonna keep giving. I'm not gonna keep giving all of the things that I have, even if I had to. Is I don't see the reason, purpose for it. It's also not the point. But if I see, for instance, that someone needs my help, or just not my help in general, I try to see how can I help that person. Of course, if you can help someone with material things, or just like with some support, or giving them, I don't know, whatever. That will include, but it's not about that. It's it's more like whatever you give it with your heart. So if it's not material things, giving a present to your friend, whatever, without expecting anything, it's also about time, right? So it could be material things, it could be time, and time is something that is very valuable for me. Every time you spend time with someone, and of course, if you do not receive something in return with that person, you kind of feel happy anyway. If you do it with your heart, if you do it just like because you want to spend a nice time with that person, and not because you have to. If you have to, then it becomes a burden, then it's better you don't do it. Even if the person requires help from you, it's more likely like you're not gonna like it and you're not gonna feel good. So in that case, better not to do it. But if you really feel like doing it, then do it, and try to enjoy that time with that person, with your friend, with family as well. That's something I was talking to other person before, because sometimes talking to my dad and family there back home in Colombia, that's the most I can give them. Taking into account that I don't spend that much time with them. I go there once a year, and that's one of the most valuable things that I can give them, and I really try to take advantage of that. Every time I talk to them, listen to them, listen to other people. That's also very valuable, and that shows so much appreciation from you. But really do it because also you care about that person, right? So if you do it, if you spend time with that person, maybe you say, oh yeah, I don't have much time, I really have to take time for it. But if you do it, then try to, you just do it from your heart. Really, if you feel like you don't want to do it, like it's a burden from you, like you are not getting anything in return, like not even happiness, not even gratification, not even like the satisfaction of really helping someone or listening to someone, then do not do it. But if you do, time, it's something that others are going to appreciate so much. Maybe not directly, they're not really going to be like intentionally, oh yeah, I appreciate the time you took for me, but unconsciously, they really do. And it's something that's going to make a difference if you do it with all your heart. Listening to other people as well, that's other way to give something from yourself to others, like give your time and your attention. That's something not everybody has. Many friends from you, I'm sure, like you meet them, you talk to them, but they just want to party or they just want to talk all the time and they do not listen to you. So if you, that's something not easy for everybody to do, but just like giving that attention to other people, that's not easy. And sometimes if you do it really because you have some certain interest on the other person, right? And that's something nice to show. That's something like really, if you don't want to talk to the other person, you don't care about what they have to say, whatever, better don't do it. But if you can give some of that attention to other people and listen to them when you talk to them, whether if it's family or maybe someone who's asking like for some specific help or whatever, try to give the best from you, listen to them, give that attention, and yeah, maybe provide some advice if you can, or just like talk to them, or sometimes just listen to them is something nice. That's something that not everybody can do, not everybody can give, and it's something so beautiful to give. But again, if you do it really by heart, like from your heart, not because you have to, or that person, oh, this girl again, like it's annoying me again, but well, I'm gonna do it because she's my friend, or oh, my grandpa again, he's so annoying, he's my family, damn. No, really try to find that empathy and do things from your heart. And that's the last point I wanted to mention, and is empathy. Empathy is something really hard to get unless you live the situation from the other person and you understand exactly what they're going through. It's really hard, and sometimes you don't care about what they're going through, or if they have something to tell you, or whatever. But if you put yourself in their shoes for a few seconds, you might be able to at least understand a little, find some empathy, and that's also gonna help you like to really give from your heart and just to give that understanding as something good you have to give, something that the others are gonna appreciate, even if they don't do it consciously. It's something that you can feel in the air, in the whole energy, the whole environment. So that's something I find so beautiful, and yeah, try to practice that in your life. Like I said, not just doesn't have to be material things, but every time you're with people, just give something that heart from you, just let it go out, let it shine, let your light shine. And when you bring the best out of you outside, that's gonna make the whole environment better, not just for other people, but for yourself as well.